Hey, everybody, I'm Rich G.
And I'm BJ Flagg, and this is episode 366 of the Best Small Business Show, where we deliver simple strategies and insights to drive your small business success. Today's topic is Your Network is Your Net Worth. Why Connections Fuel Success. Oh my gosh, sometimes the podcast and Rich G's blog collide. This is what happened. And it was too good of a topic not to share. Rich, I'd like to know something. What is your favorite type of networking?
Yeah, I was thinking of a topic and I was like, I haven't talked about networking, and I've been talking to a few clients. My favorite type of networking isn't walking into a room of like 200 people and
Right.
schmoozing. I love the getting together with 5 or 8 people for a lunch or coffee, and you're sitting and you're getting to know everyone.
Yeah.
Getting to know everybody. That's my favorite networking. It's more one-on-one and stuff. So,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
your favorite type of
And
networking,
you know
BJ?
already, but I love to go to events. I love to go to events. I love to meet everybody. I love to learn a little bit more. And then afterward, this is an old Rich G trick. I like to think it through. I like it to process it and look at whatever people I met. Nowadays it's not as much business cards as, sharing the info and the whole bit. I like to just process that through, and I like to remember who they spoke with.
Yes.
And then I develop my list of what I'm going to do. So it's a little bit differently. I'm more strategic after the event. Also, if I know one person's going to be there that I want to know,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
And
I'm going to meet them.
it's meeting that person. So,
You got it. You got it. Well, listen, today we're diving into one of the most important and often misunderstood topics of small business owners, networking. Whether you are starting or looking to scale up your business, networking can be an essential tool for growth. Yet, so many business owners are not doing it and they think it's an afterthought.
yeah.
Why? Why, Rich? Why?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. People are like, I don't want to do that. Oh, I don't want to do that. But here's the reality. Networking isn't just critical to your business, it's empowering. The more people that you meet, the more opportunities, the more ideas you get. It puts you in the driver's seat of your success. So let's start breaking it down, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, I don't like networking. There's schmoozing and glad handing. There's so many awful names for
Lot of glad
networking.
handing. Lot of
Yeah.
glad handing. Yes. Yes. Well, listen, number one is networking is all about building relationships. So just like how Rich and I had two different versions of networking, there are so many different versions. So let's get into number one. What exactly is networking? It's just all about building those relationships. This is just crucial to business owners. And think of it as a business owner, your relationships with customers and suppliers and investors, and even the mentors that are the lifeblood of your business.
Yeah, every successful business owner has a network that helps them grow their business. And there will be times when business is crazy and you could power down. And then there are times when business is flat and you got to power up. You've probably seen it yourself. There's referrals and partnerships and opportunities often come from people you've built strong connections with over time. So think back, who are the people that really connect you on a regular basis and get you business? I'd
Yeah.
argue the more solid and vast your network is, the more resilient your business becomes.
Thank you. And that is the end of the podcast.
Yes.
I'm telling you, that is so true. Let me give you an example. Say you're looking for new suppliers. And if you're connected within your industry, a simple introduction could lead you to someone who could give you better prices, faster service, and unique product that would set your business apart. That's the power of networking. So not only are you using you use your network to be able to find even more incredible people. That is, a lot of people think, appreciate you asking them. They
Yeah.
consider that really, really good.
Yeah.
So get us in.
Oh,
Mhm.
you can't really look in a phone book anymore either. It's just
No.
like it's you could go on the web and that's going to be a mess in and of itself. So the more people you know, your network, how big your network is going to help you in case your supplier starts going out of business or starts raising their rates or doing stupid things. You could just jump as quickly as possible. So.
For sure. For sure.
Let's talk about number two. Success isn't just about what you know, it's about who knows you. That's a big one. As a business owner, visibility in your industry is vital. Okay. Networking assures that you're part of the conversation. That, they say, oh yeah, BJ, she's the best. The more people know you, your expertise and what your business offers, the more top of mind you become. So it's really
Yeah.
important.
And when people think of experts in your field, right, you want them to think of you. You want to be the person people turn to for advice, products, and services. Whether it's customers or potential business partners, being visible opens up countless, countless opportunities. I consider it like a brand awareness. A lot of people will say, oh, I don't want to do that post. I don't want to do that thing. I'm going, you do, because it builds your brand awareness. Not everything has to be an ad. And it is important. You can't afford to be invisible in any business these days.
Absolutely. Well, let's say you own a small catering business, okay? Just picking something
Yes.
out of my head.
Very good.
We knew a really good caterer. She used to run weddings and stuff. She was great. I think she
Ooh,
moved down to
yes.
Florida.
Yeah.
You've got the skills. You've got a talented team. And you also have the best food in town. But despite that, you're struggling to land those bigger, higher paying clients. Why? Because not enough people know about you. You're hidden. I call it cocooning. You're in this cocoon. You have a great product, great service, best food in town, but nobody knows about you.
Yeah. Okay. So now imagine you're at a local, like a chamber event, right? And you strike up a conversation with someone, who works at a large corporation nearby, right? They will mention their company is planning a big, annual event and it needs a caterer. So let's use your example, right?
Yeah.
You could casually mention your business and share some of the, exciting and amazing things that your team does. It's a very casual meet, very comfortable meet. And that super simple conversation leads to a follow-up meeting. And within weeks, you've landed a huge corporate catering contract.
Yeah.
That is the power of being there, of actually being visible and being there.
Yeah, this is where visibility plays a crucial role in your business. You might have all the talent, all the skills
Oh, yeah.
to cater those events, but that networking interaction brought you the opportunity. The more you network, the more people in your community know you, they know your expertise, and they know your business capabilities, and they're happy to talk about it to other people. And the more people who know you, the more likely you'll be recommended for opportunities you didn't even know existed. Suddenly you get a
Yeah.
phone call out of the blue. Hey, I hear that you are a great caterer. We're running an event, and suddenly you're scrambling.
Right. And it is, you know what? And so when you think of it, it's not just about being great at what you do. People need to know that you're great at what you do. So let's think of networking, building that visibility, ensuring your name comes up on the right conversations. I think that's one of my favorite things. Let me take you to number three, collaboration. This is something I love to do. Networking opens doors to fresh perspectives and ideas. You don't need to live in a vacuum, and you shouldn't run your business like one. Some of the best ideas and innovations come from conversations with others. Whether solving a problem, launching a new product, or having a network bounces ideas off each other can be just a huge game changer. Think of Rich's example
Yeah.
of just getting some people together for lunch. That brainstorming that happens at that lunch, very casual, that could happen 4 years from now and be incredibly game changer. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I have a guy that I met many years ago in a networking group. It was a virtual group about 4 years ago.
Mhm.
And he and I stayed in contact. I really liked his personality. And
Yeah.
we just Zoom. We'll Zoom like twice a year. And
Uh-huh.
because he's on Long Island, I'm in Connecticut, and it's hard for us to get together. But it's funny, he's given me like 4 clients, and I've
Oh
given
my
him two
gosh.
clients. And
Holy
so
cow.
what happened? This week I saw his newsletter. His newsletter went out, and I reached out to him and I said, Tom, we haven't met in a little while. We haven't had a meeting, a Zoom call. Let's get together. And guess what he said to me? He said,
What?
Rich, absolutely. By the way, I think I've got a client for you. So if I didn't reach out to him, if I didn't network, and that's
Yeah.
just simple one-on-one networking, just having a quick half-hour Zoom, how you doing? What's going on? How can I help you? And it just works. So a well-connected network is like having a personal think tank, especially for small business owners. You're having people that are helping you with your business. Other business owners, mentors, and even customers can offer valuable feedback that helps you stay ahead of the curve. And trust me, when times get tough, and they will, your network becomes your support system, offering guidance, advice, and sometimes even a morale boost. Let me give you an example very quickly.
Uh-huh.
Stu Leonard's, they
Love Stu
actually
Leonard's.
they bring in about once or twice a year. They ask customers to come on up and they ask them questions. What do you like? What don't you like? And this is an old story from a book that I read many years ago. They actually asked this woman, and she goes, "You don't have fresh fish," and they're like, "Yeah, we do. It's." Our fish comes in like right off the docks every day.
Oh
They
my
go,
gosh.
yeah, but when I buy fish, it's on ice. And so they had it wrapped up in plastic. So they put in a whole area with a countertop, and it's all on ice. They said their fish sales tripled in
Oh
6 months.
my. Holy cow.
You have to talk to your customers.
You do. I was at a farmer's market the other day, and I was just, shooting the conversation. And this person said, well, I don't like to send emails because emails, I don't like to get those emails.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, I bet your customers would love emails, would love an email, would love to know about your product that you're selling here at the farmer's market. She goes, all right, well, you got me going. I'll go ahead and do it. She goes ahead and does it and gets 4 sales out of it. I mean, major sales.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, you're networking, you're talking to me. You didn't meet me any other day. She reached back out to me and she said, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Thank you for saying that. Isn't that amazing, Rich?
Yeah, and people poo-poo. I always say, you are not your customer. You might go, I don't like
I know.
newsletters. I don't like to read that stuff. And I go, you are not your customer. And it's kind of funny. I love telling this story. You know what newsletter I get about once every 2 to 3 months? I get a
What's that?
newsletter from my septic tank cleaner. Okay, company. Okay, now think about
I
it.
love it.
Think
I
about
love
it. And guess what? Guess what? I'm not lying. Most newsletters, I'm like, I don't want to read. I read that newsletter because
Oh, yeah.
it has helpful tips about my septic tank. And it reminds me, it keeps their name because you get your septic tank cleaned every 2 years. I forget the
Yes.
name of the company.
Too long. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I love that. That is so great. Well, listen, finally, number 4. One of the most exciting parts of networking is what I like to call the ripple effect. A single connection can introduce you to a whole new network. That's when the magic really happens. You may meet someone at a local business event, and that person later introduces you to a key partner, an investor, and even a new client. Networking creates opportunities that you don't know were ever possible. And guess what the best part is? These opportunities often come when you least expect them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It does. It gives you like a little tingle every time that happens.
It's true. It's true. I got a call from a person I spoke to over a year ago that didn't want
Yeah.
my coaching. He ended up working with another coach. Well, he
Okay.
called me this week and said, I want to work with you. The other coach isn't working out well.
Oh
And it was
my.
like the ripple effect, somebody
Yes.
mentioned my name and it just came in. So
I
anyway,
love it.
we want to leave you with some action items and how you could take action today. Here are 3 simple steps to start building your network, because we all know networking sucks. So so number 1, we want you to attend a local business event or meetup. Okay. You'll
Yeah.
know. Check on the web for your location if you're hyper local. Find out where other business owners and key players in your industry are gathering. Whether it's a seminar, a conference, or an informal meetup, get yourself in that room. Make it a goal to introduce yourself to at least 3 new people. And don't just stop there. Follow up with a personalized message once you meet them. And that's how you build meaningful connections.
Yes. Now, number 2, leverage LinkedIn for digital networking. If you're not on LinkedIn yet, who are you? No, what are you waiting for? You have to be on that. Start engaging with posts, sharing insights, and commenting on industry related topics. You being a thought leader is huge on LinkedIn. Reach out to people directly, whether it's to ask them a question, offer help, or introduce yourself. The digital space is just as important as the face-to-face networking these days. Be active and make sure that you are part of that online conversation.
Absolutely, yeah. It's so important to engage with people, because
Yeah.
we tend to cocoon. We focus on our business, business. We're so busy, and
Yes.
we have to really stretch ourselves out. Number 3, join a mastermind or a professional group. BJ and I. We're members of BNI. We're members of a Gotham group. There are lots of professional groups. BJ's in the Chamber of Commerce.
Yep.
This
Yep.
is one of the best ways to grow your network if you're not good at it, because it kind of forces you to network. Masterminds and professional groups are often intimate settings where business owners come together to share ideas, solve problems, and push each other forward. You could find groups that focus on business growth, leadership, and even personal branding. The relationships
Yes.
you form here can lead to long-term collaborations that benefit everyone involved. One thing I just
Yeah.
wanted to end with this is open yourself up to people in your industry. I'm a coach, and it's amazing when I meet another coach. I'll say, we need to have lunch. And they're like standoffish. They're
I
kind of
know.
like, oh, I'm not going to give you my secrets. And I'm open kimono. I help them. Let me recommend clients to you. Oh, you should do this here. Let me give you this article. And they're like,
Yeah.
who are you? And this is something we should maybe do a whole talk on. This is
We
don't
should.
come from an area of scarcity. Come from an area of abundance. There's lots of business out there. Help
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had the best experience. One of our favorite printers, remember, I own a print source company, so I meet every single vendor you can imagine. They had the best graphic designer. And he was getting ready. We did his website. He was getting ready to do a major marketing thing. And I said, oh, fantastic. I want to call Tammy, this person, and I want to work with her, collaborate with her. And he goes, Beej, you can do all the design. You can do all that. I went,
Yeah.
No, you never burn a bridge. I love Tammy. And I got to tell you, Tammy and I have been having more fun and just being able to bounce ideas, so much more creativity. And Richard loves them, who's our
Yeah.
head designer. Oh my God, we're like, it's all old family week. We're loving it. That would not have happened
Yeah.
if I had not networked. So
Exactly.
awesome. Hey, do you want a book?
Yes.
I got a book. All right. If you're serious about taking your networking game to the next level, check out this new favorite book. You ready for it? Never Eat Alone by Keith Ferrazzi. I bet he doesn't. This book is packed with actionable strategies to help build authentic relationships that really last. He emphasizes the importance of giving first in a networking relationship. B&I always says that, always give first, which is a powerful principle for all small business owners, for sure.
Yeah, this is my Bible. I love this book. I'm not just saying that.
Book.
I've mentioned this book 20 times on my website, and it's in my
easily.
book section. It's a great book. So
yeah.
to wrap up, and I think we've gone long today, so we apologize.
Sorry.
But to wrap up today's episode, here's the bottom line. As a small business owner, networking isn't just an option. It's a necessity. It's not about landing the next deal or partnership immediately. It's about consistently building and nurturing relationships that will elevate you and your business to new heights.
And remember, networking is a long game. Approach it with genuine interest in others, and you will be amazed at the doors that are going to open for you. Your success is not just about what you know, it's about who you know and who knows you. So get out there, make connections, and watch your business grow. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.
And that's a wrap. Now let's keep the momentum going. Share this episode on LinkedIn, Instagram, X, and TikTok with the hashtag The Best Small Business Show. Let's spread the word and keep this community growing.
And thanks so much for tuning in. This is such a fantastic part of our audience, and it's just makes everything. If this episode has fired you up, please don't miss out on the next one coming up. Subscribe, follow, and share it with other fellow entrepreneurs ready to level up. Your support keeps us going and helps us make an even better impact.
Yeah, ready to take your business to the next level? Reach out to me, Rich G at richg.com, for top-tier business coaching that drives results. And for all things brand marketing, connect with my fantastic podcast partner, BJ Flagg at newrenew.com. Let's make your brand unforgettable.
A big shout out to our editor and producer, Richard Scalzo, for making us sound fantastic every week. Have an unbelievable week, crush your goals, and we will catch you on the next episode.